rolling back into Vermont, and it's pretty picturesque here today. You can see those white mountains over in the distance. It's two of the higher peaks here in southern Vermont, Pico and Killington. See again here after we go underneath this bridge. Our house is actually on the other side of that mountain there, basically, right in front of us. You see the snow caps on. Right on the other side of that. But look over here. And you can see those green mountains. 4,142 feet. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Not often it looks like that when everything underneath is brown. Pretty cool. And now today, before the mega snowstorm that's supposedly coming, we're getting a Christmas tree. Just wait for everybody to go outside, then you bring the chainsaw, okay? I dragged the tree over so they can bring the chainsaw over. Not a bad looking tree. Should do. Out here underneath the power lines. And the family got the tree all decorated. Mostly.
Well,
it's December 1st, so it's got to last another 24 days. See what happens. What we're doing. We're making headers. This is where wet and dry line come together. Drilled these. Had to drill this 2-inch pipe, like so shape. And then we gotta weld these together. I already welded where the pipe's coming in. This is for a customer that has 1,200 acres on this new bush, and he's gotta put this wet dry line in just for this year. This season, he's hoping to have 5,000 or 10,000 in for the season. Time's getting away from him now, but it's all round. It wants to roll away. I've already made like 10 of them, so that's why I'm making the video now. Clamp this on here. A little bit of a chore. Clamp over there. It's going to turn it a little bit tricky to get everything lined up. You can buy, H2O has an H connector that's similar to this. I assume some of the other companies do as well. Sorry for the cold. I got a little cold brewing. But you know, the client wants to have this fitting in the middle, and none of the companies make something like this with the input fitting in the middle. So that's what we're doing. Again, if you can't buy it, you gotta make it. There we go. So as you can see, clamped together like so. I think you can see that okay, because you're going to be blinded here in a second while I do some tacking. I'm trying to not use filler rod if I can help it, just so it's nice and clean looking, but because that's how they make the fittings in Canada. But this is a big fitting, and I think we need some extra strength to hold these together, so add an 1/8-inch filler rod here. Back to the other side. We'll take the clamps off. Of course, by tack, I'm putting about 1 inch on there, I want to make sure it's good tack. It's going to spring when I undo these clamps. All right. That's what it looks like. So when he comes in, he's going to be able to come in, swoop in this way or swoop in this way. Just has to put this down the hill a little bit to do that, but it should work fine. I mean, I prefer Y, so everything's nice transition, but he had this old milk pipe and fittings weren't that expensive, so this is the plan he came up with. Sometimes you got to pinch a penny to make a penny. Pinch a penny to make a penny. Or is it pinch a penny to make a dollar? I don't know. In agriculture, it seems like all we do is pinch pennies. Oh yeah, much nicer. The weld on that's a lot nicer, but well, it's nicer looking. It's not necessarily stronger, that's for sure. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you, I am not a professional welder. Self-taught. So, you know, if I did this every day, maybe I could dip the filler rod in there and make it look perfect, but I'm not. So, we're a jack of all and master of none, just like the title says. This one fit together really nice. This one's going very good. Very well. Oh, phone call. See who this is. Hello? There. All right. Done. That one is. Another project we got going on right here. It was a Sunbelt Rentals machine, obviously, Sunbelt Rentals. Purchased by a friend of ours, customer of ours, whatever. It keeps blowing up the shut-off solenoid. It looks like we don't have power on one wire for some reason, but I don't know why that's blowing it up. So we ran a new wire. We can't seem to figure out why the wire that goes to the solenoid is not connected on the other end. I don't know. You can't really get under this machine. It's a 15 Takeuchi is what it is. Not a bad little machine. Tracks are kind of narrow on it though. Or I should say short. They're kind of short. That's a 4x4 pallet that it's sitting on. Because we could just scoop it up and take it out of here. You know, this one here is also a 15, but the tracks on this are much bigger on this one that we're working on. Waiting for parts still on that one. But yeah, so I'll keep you updated on what happens with this. Now in the other room, we have sitting and waiting a Kubota R520. It doesn't always shift into forward and reverse. We did find a bad switch that is actually just the high and low switch, but on the lever, this lever here, this is the boom lever for the bucket. There's a high and low switch that goes down through that, screws on there. We do need that. That wasn't working properly. And there's this large orange button right there. That's the parking brake. It seems like it's not disengaging sometimes. We've checked some wiring, we've checked some relays. We didn't have it not working. The customer says sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So today, it finally is not working. 2 times in a row now we've tried it and it's not working. So, you know, we're still testing things, trying to figure out what is going on. It's a bit of a bear to work on. There's a lot of weights on it and stuff. It's hard to reach in there. Of course, everything's jammed up on there because it's a compact, super compact, but it's a nice little loader. I like this little loader. Got 3,000 hours on it. It is going to be for sale once we get it done. That's why it's in here, to take care of the problems so the customer can sell it. He's done with it. He's an older man and he's not doing this type of work anymore. So hit me up if you're wondering about mine. Today we got a little snow. So we got to do some plowing. Of course, these tanks are still here. We We gotta plow things out. We got a grain truck coming today. Some grain for the Angus, so gotta make some room here. Plow, plow, plow. It isn't too bad when you got a 12-foot plow. 12-foot all-angle plow. What's the name of this thing? Yeah, JRB. JRB plow. Sorry, I got a little cold there. Got it a few years ago, like 10. Works pretty good though. I had to make a plate to fit on this, so it was quick attach on this K321D, but works pretty good. Sometimes it'd be handy if it had wings on it, but we get by. Plowing, plowing, gotta love plowing. This is something they don't have to deal with in California. Well, unless you're up high, I guess. But this road here goes down to the lower barn. Don't really need it plowed, but since we're storing 2 tractors down here now, we kind of need it open, I guess. Here we go. Plowing, plowing, plowing. Oh, a little icy right there. It's slipping a little. Parlor, sitting out there. Ta-da! So, if any of you have ever put a silo down, an unloader down that's up, sometimes it can be a little sketchy. Using a hammer handle here, you know, that goes up 60 feet. Sometimes it gets a little crazy. The feed is way down near the bottom. Just opening this silo up, turn it on. A little bit crazy. Quite a lot of force. Okay, got the silo down from way up there. That loader was way up there, way down here. And this is probably the final time I will ever hook up a silo unloader to unload feed. It's December 3rd, 2019. And this is pretty much the last time this silo will ever be full again. So, end of an era again. All right, working on the kicks. 85 now. The motor part. The wrench rabbit kit. Just got to get the rest of this crank out of there. Not too big a deal. Might be it for today though. But when you don't have a blind bearing puller that works, doesn't fit in the bearing, you weld some bolts onto the bearing. Pull it right out. All right.
Now I know my age. Next time we'll use it.
Nice job, Eliza.
Eliza.